Be it a modern megacity or a small coastal town, the world is filled with beautiful places to settle down in. Yet, despite this being the case, there are some spots that are more livable than others. To determine this, we're going to be using the Economist's Global Livability Index to figure out which cities are the best of the best. So today, we factored in each city's stability, healthcare, culture, environment, education, and infrastructure in order to present to you the world's top 10 most livable cities. But before we do, don't forget to like, subscribe, and smash that notifications bell so that you never miss out on another Variety Top video. Number 10, Adelaide, Australia. Located on the coast of southern Australia, Adelaide is easily one of the country's best places to live in. A city of about 1.35 million people, Adelaide is renowned for being one of Australia's cultural and educational hubs. Most notably, it is home to a number of amazing annual festivals, such as Adelaide, the Adelaide Festival, Feast Festival, Adelaide Fringe, OSAKA, and IndoFest, to name just a few. Additionally, the city is also home to some of Australia's top educational institutions, as it is the location of both the University of Adelaide and the University College London's School of Energy and Resources Australia. Yet, best of all, the city has an extremely low cost of living, as not only are all of its trams, buses, and bikes absolutely free, but the rents for apartments are about half of what they would be in the city of Sydney. As a result, Adelaide is easily one of the best budget destinations in the world. Number 9, Copenhagen, Denmark. Home to about 800,000 people, Copenhagen is easily one of the most livable cities in Europe. This is mostly thanks to the fact that the city is not only very culturally rich, but also very affordable. Now, Copenhagen is perhaps best known for its food, as its Nordic cuisine is some of the best on the planet. In fact, Moda, which is a Nordic restaurant located in the city, was ranked as one of the 3 best restaurants in the world in 7 out of the last 10 years. Copenhagen is also well known for being affordable, as it has a public transit system that runs 24 hours a day, while also having public services that are often available to foreigners. Best of all, Copenhagen is full of scenic canals and beautiful historic buildings, making it one of the most picturesque places on this list. As a result, we'd certainly like to book a ticket to this incredible city sooner rather than later. Number 8, Tokyo, Japan. Serving as Japan's capital city, Tokyo is easily one of the most stunning cities in the world. Home to a population of about 14 million people, Tokyo is known for seamlessly blending the old and the new, making it one of the most culturally rich cities on this list. Being home to both ultra-modern buildings and 1,000-year-old temples, there are countless sights to see within Tokyo. However, outside of its impressive buildings, Tokyo is also known for having one of the world's premier transit systems, with nearly every train running every 4 minutes without fail. Yet, best of all, the city is extremely safe, being ranked as the number 1 safest city in the world by The Economist just this past year. As a result, it's clear that Tokyo would be an amazing place to reside in. Number 7, Toronto, Canada. By far the largest city in Canada, Toronto is certainly a sight to behold. Home to about 2.8 million people, the city is best known for its cultural diversity, high quality of education, and countless events and festivals. Now, the reason why Toronto is so culturally diverse is due to it primarily being an immigrant city. This has resulted in a number of ethnic communities springing up within its borders, including a Little Italy, Greektown, Chinatown, and Koreatown, just to name a few. It is also home to several premier universities, with the University of Toronto in particular consistently being ranked as one of the best in the world. However, what makes Toronto truly pop is its festivals, with annual events such as Veld, Carabana, and Taste of the Danforth attracting huge crowds. As a result, we can certainly confirm that Toronto truly is an incredible city. Number 6, Vancouver, Canada. Located about 3,400 kilometers away from Toronto on Canada's west coast, Vancouver is considered to be a step above the nation's largest city in regards to livability. That's partly because the 650,000 person strong city has even more natural beauty than Toronto does, and in fact has a full-on national park known as Stanley Park within the city limits. Now, Vancouver is also filled with several beaches with water clean enough to swim in, and a public transit system that is second to none. Best of all, it has a moderate climate that means that the city never gets too hot or too cold. And as a result, we think you'd agree that Vancouver is definitely a city that should be added to everyone's bucket list. Number 5, Calgary, Canada. The third and final Canadian city to round out this list is Calgary. Located nearby Canada's expansive oil sands, the city of over 1.3 million people is definitely a sight to behold. Now, Calgary is best known for being the site of the Calgary Stampede, which is an annual 10-day event that brings in thousands of country lovers and cowboys. However, outside of the Stampede, the city is also well known for being extremely clean, having very low taxes, and being close to some of the best skiing hills and natural beauty that the country has to offer. As a result, it's no surprise that Calgary ranks as highly as it does. Number 4, Osaka, Japan. Easily one of the most breathtaking cities in the world, it goes without saying that Osaka is not a city to be missed. Home to about 2.7 million people, Osaka is best known for having some of the world's best food, being home to countless cultural sites, and having a central location that makes it Japan's transport hub. Regarding its food, Osaka is known by many as Japan's kitchen, and this is largely thanks to the incredible restaurants and vendors that can be found on the city's streets. It is also home to several cultural sites, and like Tokyo, it is known for blending modern nightclubs and bars with impressive ancient temples and buildings, with the most impressive being the 1,500-year-old Osaka Castle located within the city's limits. However, best of all, Osaka's central location in the middle of Japan makes it the country's transport hub, and visitors and citizens alike can easily reach most of Japan's other major cities from its train stations. As a result, Osaka is definitely a place that we'd like to visit at some point soon. Number 3, Sydney, Australia. With a population of over 5.3 million people, not only is Sydney one of the largest cities in Australia, but it is also one of the best. In particular, the city is most well known for its cultural diversity, its amazing beaches, and its vibrant entertainment scene. Now, regarding cultural diversity, Sydney is, much like Toronto, a city of immigrants. Therefore, it is home to hundreds of neighborhoods and thousands of restaurants that cater to nearly every cultural background imaginable. Due to its location, Sydney also has some of the world's best beaches, and the area's hot temperatures ensure that you can travel to them year-round. Best of all, the city itself is home to several major entertainment destinations, such as the Sydney Opera House and Jubilee Oval, which will ensure that you will never be bored during your stay. Therefore, we think you'd agree that Sydney is one of the most lively cities on this list. Number 2, Melbourne, Australia. As the third and final Australian city on this list, Melbourne distinguishes itself from Sydney and Adelaide primarily due to its superior cultural events. In particular, Melbourne is home to Australia's largest performing arts venue, its National Ballet Company, 2 professional soccer teams, 1 professional rugby team, and a Formula One racetrack, among many other things. When you combine this with the fact that Melbourne's food scene rivals even Sydney's, and that much of Australia's business and banking occurs out of Melbourne, it's clear that the 5.1 million person city is a step above most of its counterparts. Number 1, Vienna, Austria. To top off this list, we have to move all the way over to Central Europe in order to crown our champion. Home to about 2.6 million inhabitants, Vienna is best known for its stunning cultural landmarks, its low cost of living, and its amazing healthcare system. Now, the city has been around since about 500 BC, and over the years it has amassed a number of amazing landmarks, with the most notable being the Berg Theater and the Vienna State Opera House. Vienna also stands apart due to it having a low cost of living, with this primarily being thanks to about 60% of the city's apartment rents being subsidized by the government. Best of all, Vienna's healthcare system is superb, and you can rest assured that you will receive top-notch care at any of the city's 14 different hospitals if anything were to go wrong during your stay. As a result, we are not surprised that Vienna comes out on top. That's all we have for you today, everyone, and thank you all for watching. Let us know in the comments down below which city you would choose to relocate to. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and smash that notifications button so that you never miss out on another Variety Top video. Until next time.